great sorrow, great joy, Tony Garizio survived the horrors of Burma, but many of his comrades perished, worked, starved or beaten to death.
This is just a little sport they had, you know. It's the play with us. I mean, it didn't matter if you died, because there was another 1,000 men to take your place.
Here among the first authentic pictures is stark evidence of starvation and lack of medical treatment for sickness and disease.
Forced to build a railway and bridges, British and Commonwealth prisoners of war were held by their Japanese captors in concentration camps. The victims were known as the Forgotten Army. The son of the man who commanded them says Japanese troops were inhumane.
If you were attacked by 500 Japanese, you had to kill 495. They never surrendered, and the last 5 would probably either kill themselves or lie on a grenade.
Their victims were cynically buried, worked to death where they fell. The classic war movie Bridge on the River Kwai told their story graphically to mass audiences. Yet the Forgotten Army was never remembered by a memorial in London until today. Following a long campaign by a Camden newspaper and relatives of victims. 16,000 Allied prisoners died. Only now is the sacrifice that they made for others finally understood. Many people here feel that that is long overdue. Robert OXLADE's father died building the railway. He has waited long for this day.
This has been something like a funeral for me. My mother didn't know my father had died. Sorry.
It's all right.
Until 1945. The prisoners of war were buried in they were buried in local graves along the railway site. And then after the war, they were transferred to an imperial war graves. I thought, I had a fantasy, one day I would actually have a sort of party, we'd have a funeral. But this has been a wonderful event.
Phil Bayles, London Tonight, Camden.